Hello students, welcome back to the maths class of 10th standard. So in last class we have seen rational expressions and multiplication and division of rational expressions. In today's class we are going to see another two basic operations in mathematics of rational expressions, that is addition and subtraction of rational expressions. Okay. In this addition and subtraction we have two types, that is addition and subtraction of rational expressions with like denominators, and with unlike denominators. Let me explain you how we are going to solve these both. Okay, if we have like denominators, that is they will give you two rational expressions and they will ask us sum or subtract the rational expressions, right? So if they have given two rational expressions with like denominators, what we are going to do is, first we would sum or subtract the numerator. Okay, we would sum or subtract the numerator, both numerators. Then we take the denominator as same what the two rational expressions contains, and then we reduce the resulting expression. Okay, then we reduce the resulting rational expressions. So these are the three steps that we are going to add or subtract two rational expressions with like denominators. Okay, what you are going to do, we first sum or subtract the two numerators, then we take the denominator as the same as in the question and we reduce the resulting expression. This is the three steps. With unlike denominators, if they have given two rational expressions with the two different denominators, what we will do is we take LCM of both denominators and we write it as the denominator for the resulting expression. Okay, denominator for resulting expression, resulting rational expression. Okay, then we will change the in the rational expressions addition or subtraction like x. Okay, we will take the LCM for the denominator, then we will convert the numerator, then in the third step we will add or subtract whatever they have given in the question, and we will get the resulting rational expression that we have to reduce it to its lowest form. Okay, then we sum or subtract the numerators. Yes. Then we reduce the resulting expression to its lowest form, Okay, these are the three steps here. What we will do, we will take the LCM of both the denominators and we will write it as the denominator for the resulting expression. Then we will add or subtract according to whatever they have given in the question, the numerators, then we reduce the resulting expression. This is how we are going to do addition or subtraction of rational expressions with unlike denominators. Okay, for this, for like denominators addition or subtraction, they have given an example. Let us see that. Example 3.17. What they are given in the question? Find x square plus 20x plus 36 divided by x square minus 3x minus 28 minus x square plus 12x plus 4 divided by x square minus 3x minus 20. See, we have to subtract this from this. See, the denominators, we have the common denominators. Therefore, the resulting denominator will be the same. X square minus 3x minus 28. We have to subtract this term from this, right? X square plus 20x minus 36 minus, multiplying minus with all these terms, minus x square minus 12x minus 4, right? Because the minus is common for all the three terms, therefore we are changing the symbol, minus x square minus 12x minus 4. Now in the numerator what we will get? X square minus x square gets cancelled. 20x minus 12x is 8x, and minus 36 minus, so this is plus 36, plus 36 minus 4 is plus 32 divided by this expression. This expression we are going to factorize, right? We are going to find the factors. See, minus 28. We have to factor this. How can we factor this? 7. 4 is 28. When adding, we should get minus 3. Okay. Now, if we add, we get minus 3, and if we multiply, we get minus 28. Therefore, x minus 7 into x plus 4. See, in the numerator, we can take 8 as common, right? 8 into x plus 8, 4 is 32. 4 divided by x minus 7 into x plus 4. See, we can cancel the common term. That is, we are reducing it. Okay. Then the remaining terms is 8 divided by x minus 7, which is the answer of this given rational expression. That is subtraction of these rational expressions. Okay. Now they have given example for this. That is with unlike denominators. Okay. See example 3.18. Okay. Simplify. What do you have to simplify? 1 divided by x square minus 5x plus 6 plus 1 divided by x square minus 3x plus 2 minus 1 divided by x square minus 8x plus 15. Okay. See the denominators. We have different denominators. That is, we have unlike denominators. Okay. Now we are going to factorize these terms. Okay. Then we can find the LCM. See here, on factorizing this 6, 3, 2 is 6. We have to get minus 5 while adding. Therefore, minus into minus, we get plus here. This will get minus 5 when we add this. That is, the factors was x minus 3 into x minus 2 plus 1 divided by, see here, now we have to factorize this. Okay. 2. 2 into 1 is 2. Okay. We have to get minus 3 when adding. Therefore, x minus 2 into x minus 1 minus 1 divided by, we are going to factorize that term, that is x square minus 8x plus 15. 15. We factorize this. 5 into 3 is 15. We should get minus 8 while adding this both. Therefore, minus in both sides. Therefore, when factorizing, we get x minus 5 into x minus 3. Now, consider the denominators alone. Now, we are going to find the LCM. What will be the LCM? X minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 into x minus 5. Okay, this will be the denominator of a resulting rational expression. Now we are going to even these numerators. Okay, see here we have x minus 3 and x minus 2. The remaining terms are x minus 1 into x minus 5. Plus here we have x minus 1 into x minus 2. The remaining terms are x minus 3 into x minus 5. Minus, we have minus here, therefore minus. Here we have x minus 3 into x minus 5. Therefore, x minus 1 into x minus 2. Okay. Let this be as it is, x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 5. Now, shall we multiply this? This is x square minus x minus, it will be x square minus x minus 5x plus 5, right? Minus 5x and minus x is minus 6x. minus 6x plus 5 plus this will be x square minus 3x minus 5x minus 3x and minus 5x is minus 8x plus minus into minus plus 5 3 is 15 and then we have minus, okay, minus into this will be x square minus x square minus x minus 2x minus x and minus 2x is, on adding that we get minus 3x and then plus 2. See here we have to change the symbol, right? Minus x square plus 3x and here will be minus 2. Okay, now shall we solve this in the numerator? See here, x square answer. The remaining will be minus x square. Okay, is equal to the remaining x square. Okay, now x term minus 6x minus 8x plus 3. Okay, minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5. Minus 5 and minus 6 is minus 11x. Okay, then the constant term. Here we have 5 plus 15, 20. 20 minus 2 is plus 18 divided by these terms. X minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 5. Okay, plus x square minus 11x plus 18. 18 minus 9, meaning answer will be x minus 9 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 5. Okay, x minus 5. So what we can do, we can cancel the common term. See here what we are cancelling. X minus 2 we have as common, therefore resulting term will be x minus 9 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 3 into x minus. This is the required answer. We have simplified. Okay, now we are moving on to the exercise following this. So exercise number is 3.6. Okay, exercise number 3.6. See the first question what they are given, they are asked this to simplify. They have three subdivisions. In the first subdivision, x into x plus 1 divided by x minus 2 plus x into 1 minus x divided by x minus 2. See, we have to add these two rational expressions. We have denominators as common. So, it will be very easy. Take the denominator as it is, x minus 2. Now, we are going to perform addition in the numerator. So, my first multiply this x square plus x into 1 is x minus x into x is x square. See here, this and this gets cancelled. Therefore, remaining will be x plus x is 2x divided by x minus 2. This is the answer. Okay. Now the second subdivision. What they have given? X plus 2 divided by x plus 3 plus x minus 1 is divided by x minus 2. Okay. See here, the denominators are not same. Therefore, we are going to take the LCM. The LCM will be x minus 2 into x plus 3. So, we are going to multiply, cross multiply x plus 2 into x minus 2, that is x square. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. X square minus 4 plus x minus 1 into x plus 3. Now, multiply this. X square minus 4 as it is plus x into x is x square. This will be minus x plus 3x, the remaining will be plus 2x and minus 1 into plus 3 is minus 3 divided by x minus 2 into x plus 3. Okay, now we are going to solve this. See here, see the numerator. We are going to solve the numerator. What the value we have in the numerator? X square minus 4x, 4 plus x square plus 2x minus 3. Therefore, we have 2x square, 2 into x square plus x square is 2x square, and then x term plus 2x, okay, plus 2x, and then the common term minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7 divided by the denominator is x minus 2 into x plus 3. We can't factorize this, therefore we are leaving as it is. This is the required rational expression. Okay. Now the third subdivision, that is x cube divided by x minus y plus y cube divided by y minus x. Okay. See, if we see this, we can tell this the denominators are not same. But see this can be written as y minus x can be written as minus. When we take minus outside, this can be written as x minus y. If we take like this minus gets the here, and we can get the same denominator. Therefore, this will be equal to x cube divided by x minus y as it is, minus y cube divided by x minus y. So, it will be equal to, see now we got the same denominator, therefore the resulting expression also gets the same denominator, x minus y, x cube minus y cube. What's the formula of a cube minus b cube? A minus b into a square plus ab plus b square, which is equal to x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square divided by x minus y. Now we can cancel this. So the result is, answer is x square plus xy plus y square, which is the answer for this third subdivision. Okay. Now let us move on to the second question of this exercise. Second question. So what they are asked in the second question, they are asked us to simplify, and they are given two subdivisions. Okay. In the first subdivision, 2x plus 1 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 4 minus 2x square minus 5x plus 2 divided by x minus 4. Okay, x minus 4. Now, what we have to do? See here we have common denominator. Therefore, the resulting expression also gets the common denominator, that is x minus 4. Okay. See, this is in the factorized term. Now we are going to change this. 2x into x is 2x square. Then minus 2 into 2x is minus 4x. And then this term plus 1 into x is plus x. Okay. When solving this, what we get? Minus 3x. Minus 4x. Right. Minus 4x plus x is minus 3x. And then the these terms, last terms. Plus 1 into minus 2 is minus 2. Minus of these terms. We have to take the minus for all the terms. Therefore, change the symbols. Minus 2x square plus 5x minus 2. Now, what's the numerator we get? See here, 2x square minus 2x square gets cancelled. Minus 3x plus 5x is plus 2x. And then here minus 2, here also minus. Therefore, we get minus 4. X minus 4. We can take the 2 common in numerator. 2 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 4. This is the answer of the first subdivision. In the second subdivision, what they have given? 4x divided by x square minus 1 minus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. See the numerator, see the denominator. The denominators are not same. Therefore, we are going to take the LCM. This can be written as x square minus 1 is x square minus 1 square, that is a square minus b square. It is in the form of a square minus b square. This can be x square minus 1 can be written as x minus 1 into x plus 1. Okay. Now we can find the LCM easily. What will be the LCM? LCM will be x minus 1 into x plus 1. Okay. Okay. So, see the denominator of the first term. Here it is x minus 1 into x plus 1. Therefore, the 4x comes as it is 4x minus of, see here it is x minus 1. We have to multiply in both numerator and denominator with x plus 1. Therefore, x plus 1 into x plus 1 is x plus 1 the whole square, which is equal to 4x minus x plus 1 the whole square. x square plus 1 square plus 2 into x. The minus is common for these three terms. X minus 1 into x plus 1. Okay. Now solve the numerator alone. It is equal to 4x minus, take the minus inside, multiply it inside, minus x square minus 1 minus 2x divided by x minus 1 into x plus 1. Okay, see here, here it is minus x square, 4x minus 2x is plus 2x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 into x plus 1. Okay, take the minus outside x square minus 2x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 into x plus 1. Okay, see this can be written as minus of x minus 1 the whole square. Okay, this can be written as x minus 1 the whole square, x minus 1 the whole square into divided by x minus 1 into x plus 1. Now we can cancel the common terms, this term and here one term alone. Here in the numerator we get minus of x minus 1, that is 1 minus x divided by 1 plus x, which is the solution of this given rational expressions. Okay. Now the third sum, see the third sum is the assignment for you. I will give you some hint how we have to proceed. Okay, I will give you hint. Third sum, what they have given, subtract this term from 2x cube plus x square plus 3 divided by x square plus 2 the whole square. Okay, we have to subtract this term from this, that is it changes like this, x square plus 2 the whole square minus 1 divided by x square plus 2. Okay, x square plus 2. See the denominator, it is not the same denominator, therefore the denominator we have to take the LCM. Denominator will be x square plus 2 the whole square. So this term gets as it is, minus 1 into x square plus 2. Now you solve the numerator and take the denominator as it is, then the resulting expression you should reduce it, then you will get the answer. This will be assignment for you. I have given you some hint how you have to proceed. Okay. Now the fourth sum. What's the fourth sum? Fourth sum is, which rational expression should be subtracted from this x square plus 6x plus 8 divided by x cube plus 8. Okay, x cube plus 8 to get 3 divided by x square minus 2x plus 4. What's the question they have given? We have to find the rational expression that should be subtracted from this term to get this, that is this will be in the format of x square minus 6 plus 6x plus 8 divided by x cube plus 8 minus the rational expression. Let's take that as p of x. Okay, this is equal to 3 divided by the results will be x square minus 2x plus 4. Okay, we have to find this. Okay, for finding this we take this side and this expression this side. What will be the answer? P of x is equal to x square plus 6x plus 8 divided by x cube plus 8 minus 3 divided by x square minus 2x plus 4. Okay, plus 4. Now shall we take the LCM, because the denominators are not same, therefore the LCM will be, before taking the LCM let us factorize this 8. Okay, 4 into 2, 4 2s are 8, 4 into 2, we have to get plus 6. Therefore, this can be factorized as x plus 4 into x plus 2. Okay, x plus 4 into x plus 2. See here, this is x cube plus 8 can be written as 2 cube. This is in the form of a cube plus b cube. The formula for a cube plus b cube is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So, shall we write the formula? X plus 2 into x square, okay, minus 2x plus 4, 2 square, okay, plus 4 minus 3 into x square minus 2x plus 4. Okay, see here we have common terms x plus 2 and x plus 2. This can be get cancelled. Now see the denominator. Now we got the same denominator. Okay, therefore we can take the denominator as x square minus 2x plus 4 and the numerator as x plus 4 minus 3, which is equal to x plus 1. 4 minus 3 is 1, x square minus 2x plus 4, which is the required rational expression, that is p of x. Okay, what you have to do, we have to subtract this p of x, the answer with this term to get this. Okay, now shall we move on to we can move on to the fifth sum. What they have given, if a's value is 2x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 1 and b's value is 2x minus 1 divided by 2x plus 1. We have to find, what we have to find is 1 divided by a minus b minus 2b divided by a squared minus b squared. Now first we solve this. Okay, we just reduce this. Okay, this is in the big format, we should just reduce it. See here, see the denominators here, here it is a minus b and here it is a square minus b square. A square minus b square can be written as a minus b into a plus b. Now we have to find the LCM. What's the LCM? A minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b. Okay, see what you have to get here. Here it will be a plus b and here it is minus 2b. Okay, a plus b minus 2. Now see the numerator, a plus b minus 2b. So what we can do, b minus 2b is a minus b minus 2b is minus b, which is divided by a minus b into a plus b. See, we have the common terms, we can cancel this. Therefore, we have to find 1 divided by a plus b. That is the plural of the terms a plus b. Now, we can find a plus b. We have to find this term alone. 1 divided by a plus b alone we have to find. See, why we have done this is, this will be more difficult for us for finding 1 divided by a minus b minus 2b divided by a minus b into a plus b. For finding this it will be very difficult. Therefore, we are solving this. So, the reduced form is 1 divided by a plus b. Therefore, it is enough if we find this alone. Therefore, first find a plus b. What is the a term they have given? 2x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. And the b term is plus 2x minus 1 divided by 2x plus 1. See here, see the denominator, we don't have common denominator, therefore take the LCM. The LCM is 2x minus 1 into 2x plus 1. On multiplying, on cross multiplying, the numerator will be 2x plus 1 the whole square plus 2x minus 1 the whole square. We have to solve this. See here, it is in the denominator is in the format of a minus b into a plus b. Therefore, we can result it as a square minus b square. That is 2x square is 4x square minus 1. Okay. Now, this can be written as, see, we have to elaborate this, that is a plus b the whole square, a square, that is 4x square plus 1 plus 4x plus 4x square plus 1 minus 4x. See here, this 4x and this 4x gets cancelled. The remaining will be 4x square plus 4x square, that is 8x square plus 2 divided by 2x square minus 1. Okay, this can be written as, we can take the 2 outside. When we take 2 outside, the resulting will be 4x square plus 1 divided by 4x square minus 1. This is the value of a plus b. What we have to find? 1 divided by a plus b, that is the reciprocal of this term. Since a plus b is equal to 2 into 4x square plus 1 divided by 4x square minus 1, 1 divided by a plus b, that is its reciprocal will be equal to 4x square minus 1 divided by 2 into 4x square plus 1. This is the required answer. Okay, now let us move on to the 6th sum. What they have given, if a is equal to x divided by x plus 1 and b is equal to 1 divided by x plus 1, we have to prove that, okay, a plus b the whole square plus a minus b the whole square divided by a divided by b is equal to 2 into x square plus 1 divided by x into x plus 1. Okay, this will be assignment for you. I will give you some hints. Okay, like this before sum. Okay, like the before sum, we are going to find this, and the resulting they have given the answer as this. We have to prove this. Okay, it's like the same sum. What we are going to do? We have to going to reduce this term. Okay, reduce this term. This term alone. Take this term alone. A plus b the whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab plus, now this term, a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. Now this term and this term gets cancelled, divided by a divided by b. What's the answer? 2a squared plus 2b squared divided by a divided by b. Okay, now we can take the 2 as common, a squared plus b squared. Okay, since we have a divided by b here, this will be reciprocal as multiplication, that is into b divided by a. Okay, which is equal to 2 into, multiplying this b into a squared plus b squared divided by a. We have to find this and we should get the answer this. If we get, we can prove this term. Okay, this will be assignment for you. I have given you some hint. Follow the steps and you can get the answers. Okay, now the 7th sum. See, the 7th and 8th sum is the word problem. Okay, word problem, you have to read and understand what they have given in the word problem. Okay, see the 7th sum. Pari needs 4 hours to complete work. His friend Yuvan needs 6 hours to complete the same work. How long will it take to complete the whole work? Okay, Pari and Yuvan, they are friends. They have been assigned a work. Pari needs 4 hours to complete a work, and Yuvan needs how much hours? He needs 6 hours to complete the same work. Okay, they are working separately. Okay, if they work separately, then Pari needs 4 hours and Yuvan needs 6 hours. Okay, if they work together, how many hours they need to, the question is, if they work together, how many hours they need to complete the same work. Okay, the Pari needs 4 hours to complete the work. Therefore, work of Pari is, to complete a single work is 1 divided by 4. Okay, work of Yuvan to complete the assigned same single work is 1 by 6. They complete a single work, therefore 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 for Pari, and Yuvan is also completing the single work, therefore 1 by 6. Now we have to find the total number of works if they work together to complete the work. Okay, if they work together, the time will be, the time required to complete a single work. Okay, the single work, let it be 1 by x. Okay, okay, now we are going to solve this. 1 by x, the work together is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6. We are going to solve this. If we solve this, we can get the answer. In how many hours they can complete the same work if they work together. Okay. Now, see here 1 by x is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by x. Let it be 1 by x is equal to, now see the denominator, it's not same. Therefore, you are going to find the LCM. The LCM will be 10. Sorry, LCM will be 24. Okay. See the denominator changes like this. That is 10 divided by 24. Okay. 5 and this is 12. See 1 by x is equal to 5 by 12. Therefore, x is equal to 12 divided by 5. That is 12 by 5 hours. When we change this can be changed into 2 hours and 24 minutes. Therefore, the time required to complete the same work when Pari and Yuvan works together is 2 hours and 24 minutes. This is the answer we need. Okay. Now the last sum 8. This is also a word problem. See the question what they have given. Inia bought 50 kg of fruits consisting of bananas and apples. She paid twice as per kg for the apple as she did for banana. If Inia bought rupees 1800 worth of apples and rupees 600 worth bananas, then how many kgs of each fruit did she buy? What they have given, Inia has brought 50 kgs of fruits. Let x be the number of kgs of apple that Inia has bought. Okay, and let y be the number of kilograms of bananas that Inia has bought. What they have given in the first, Inia has bought totally 50 kgs of apples and bananas. Therefore, x plus y is equal to 50. Let this be the first equation. Okay, from the first condition we have found. Okay, she paid see here, she bought 1800 rupees of apple, okay, of x kg, okay, and 600 rupees of bananas of y kg. Okay, therefore 1 kg of apple cost is, what we can do? We can divide this term by x. Then we can find the amount of 1 kg of apple is 1800 divided by x, and 1 kg of bananas cost is 600 divided by y. Okay, keep in mind this. Okay, they are given the second condition. She paid twice as per kg for the apple as she paid for banana. That means, see here, 1 kg apple she had paid 1800 divided by x. That for that she had paid twice the amount of this, that is twice the amount for banana per kg. Okay, 1 kg apple is equal to 2 into 600 divided by, this is the second condition. Now total cost is, what's the total cost? For how many rupees she had bought the fruits? 1800 rupees apple and 600 rupees banana. 1800 plus 600, which is equal to 2400. From this we can find the equation. See here, total cost is 2400. So x kgs of apple, 1 kg of apple's value is 1800 divided by x, right? That can be written as, see here, 1 kg of apples, 2 into x, 600 divided by x. Therefore, she bought x kgs of apple. Therefore, x into this term, 2 into 600 divided by y plus, and y kgs of banana. The cost of 1 kg cost of banana is 600 divided by y into 600 divided by y. The total cost is 2400. Okay, see here, this term gets cancelled. Okay, 2 into therefore x into 1200 divided by y plus 600 is equal to 2400. This term gets this side, therefore this will be 2400 minus 600 will be, okay, 1800. Okay, 1800. See, we have x into 1200 divided by y is equal to 1800. Okay, we can keep the x as it is. X is equal to 1800. When the y and 1200 gets that side, it gets reciprocal. Y divided by 1200. 2, 3. It is equal to 3 by 2 into y. That is the value of x. Okay, x is equal to 3 by 2 into y. Now we are going to substitute this in first equation. First equation, what we get? X plus y is equal to 50. Okay, substitute x is equal to 3 by 2 into y in first equation. Therefore we get 3 by 2 into y plus y is equal to 50. 3y is on cross multiplying plus 2y is totally 5y divided by 2 is equal to 50. See here, 5 1 is 5. Here also 5 10 is 50. Therefore from this y is equal to 10 into 2 is 20. So what we have taken, y is the number of kgs of banana. If y is equal to 20, substitute the value of y is equal to 20 in 1, that is x plus y is equal to 50, we already know. If y's value is 20, x plus 20 is equal to 50. X is equal to 50 minus 20. Therefore, x is equal to 30. Therefore, Inia has bought 30 kgs of apple and 20 kgs of banana. This is the answer we have to find. This is the thing we have to find. Okay, hence we have to find. Hope you have understood all these sums. Only 2 sums is the assignment for you. I have given you some hint. It will be very easy. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you.